So today is not a day that any of us wanted, but it's a day that regrettably became necessary. Today also marks the largest labor disruption in Alberta history, with 51,000 teachers going on strike across the province. Today our classrooms, hallways, and school fields are empty, and not because we've given up on public education, but because we care too much about it to stand by and watch it slowly erode and crumble from chronic underfunding. This strike is not just about wages. This strike is about the state of public education in Alberta. The government says they don't know what teachers want. Well, yesterday, tens of thousands of Albertans across this province shared once again what teachers want. Teacher-student ratios, support for complex classrooms, and fair pay. We're looking for sustainable solutions, a way to stop our students from falling through the ever-increasing cracks that appear due to a lack of funding. And we refuse to be back in this same fight 5 or 10 years from now. We're striking to break the cycle and demand lasting change for future generations of students and for future generations of teachers. For years, we've watched class size and complexity grow without much needed resources, and still, teachers have shown up. For years, we've had to reach into our own pockets and wallets to give students what the system wouldn't, and still, teachers show up. We've juggled overcrowded classrooms, added workload, and government policies that were made without listening to the professionals who were expected to just make it happen every day. And still, teachers showed up. But today, enough is enough. Today, we're not showing up in a different way. Not because we don't care about our students and their families. Teachers want to be in classrooms. They want to see their students back at school. It's because teachers are tired of being told to do more with less. We're tired of a public education system that is treated like an inconvenient cost instead of a valued investment for our future. We are tired of a lack of resources for teaching and support for the students who we teach. We did not become teachers to leave our classrooms behind and our students in this way. We became teachers because we want to make a difference. And when the system is broken, and in crisis like this one, when the ability to do our jobs is ineffectively compromised, when the provincial government continually disrespects the teaching profession, its members, then speaking up becomes our responsibility. And this strike is not just about us. It's for the students who can't get the education they deserve because of class sizes and lack of resources for complexity. It's for our colleagues who are stretched too thin, who are burning out and leaving the profession. It is for the families who deserve a sustainable, funded, fully inclusive public education system. And we know the days ahead will not be easy. We also know that we are not alone. This was so evident yesterday. Parents, students, community members, people from all sorts of neighborhoods came to rallies across this province to show that this fight is their fight as well. And we thank them for the support, their solidarity, and the advocacy that they're going to do on behalf of public education in the weeks coming ahead. We're here today because we care, and we will continue to stand strong, stand together until our voices are heard. We will not be ignored in this fight. And let's get our kids back to the classroom, because when teachers are supported, kids are supported. We still need to have conversations about how we get to a negotiated settlement if we can get to that. But we need to make sure that we're having conversations that are going to give concrete changes to the way that schools are operating right now. Those are things that will be negotiated and talked about, and we've been talking about those things. But we're also going to push government, not just now, but in our advocacy work that happens after the strike, to make sure that we're no longer the least funded school jurisdiction in all of Canada. This lack of funding is one of the key factors that has led to this crisis in education. You cannot keep underfunding the system year after year after year and think that people are going to be okay with it after a while.